Welcome ladies and gents. So today is GTiR MOT day. I've actually lost the bulbs for the rear, which is very frustrating. We've got a Jasper there. How you doing, mate? You alright? You good? How's it going? How's it going? So for all you American guys, the MOT, you alright? The MOT is like a yearly safety check, basically. Make sure that everything is good to go. No issues with your car, passes emissions, all that kind of stuff. The GTiR doesn't have to pass emissions because it's old enough that it is exempt from stuff like that, but there's loads of other things that it needs to pass. I was supposed to get it all sorted, ready to go, but I can't find the bulbs. I think it'll only fail on the bulbs, and that's probably about it, really. There's some mild rust, but it's not, again, that's getting sorted anyway, but it's not structural. So we're going to go start the car up, take it off over. I'll film a little bit of the MOT, it's not that exciting, and I might not be able to film much, and then we'll catch up on the drive back, I think. So let's get the car started. So that didn't start up properly. That was really weird. It's got a new tune on it, and that's the first time I've started it up outside of driving at home. That didn't go so well. I'm a bit confused by that, a bit concerned. Odd, really odd. Gonna have to keep an eye on that, I think. Shouldn't have done that, but anyway, we're gonna let it warm up, and then we'll sort of head on over to get its MOT. How you doing? How you doing, boy? Speak to your adoring fans. Yeah, good lad. Good. I don't know about this. Doesn't sound right. Bit lumpy bumpy. And idle's quite high, but it's still not properly warmed up. Got to keep an eye on these things, ladies and gents. I'm going to set you up and enjoy some revs as we head on over to the MOT. Wind the windows up so they go buffet everywhere. Too much. Yeah, so it's fully warmed up, so I'm just going to floor it. Oh, I was going to. Alive. That's very stinky. Oh, that's very stinky. That's not a bad sign, like something's going on there, because that really stinks. Ooh. I got my brake sword. Oh, that really stinks. Why does it smell so bad? That's so bad. like the first time really getting on it. Wow, she's fast. Oh, bloody cars. It's the school holidays, there's just cars popping out all over. There's a caravan. Brilliant, camper van, good times. Right. Oh, that really stinks. It's got no cat, obviously. But my God, that really smells. Really bad. Anyway. I'll see you at the MOT place. Right, ladies and gents, sorry about that. There was essentially no footage because this had major problems. Really major problems. Went through all like the normal checks, tried to get it started. You heard the start up that I did before we came here, and you heard it had problems, right? Quite weird problems. It wouldn't start. So I wasn't really intent on filming anything at that point. I was more just intent on trying to get this thing to actually get started, because I was like, Christ, like I'm like 40 minutes from my home. I'm not going to be able to get home. So yeah, I was mainly prioritising trying to get this thing started, mainly because we couldn't finish the MOT otherwise. Don't know what's going on with it. I've no idea. I don't know why it's got problems starting. The weirdest thing, we troubleshooted the spark plugs, just trying to see whether it's getting spark, whether they're dirty, flooded the engine, all usual kind of things really. Looks like it running my arse. So they were fine, weirdly. It would have been better almost if they weren't, because then you know what the problem is. Still, yeah, not good. That was odd. And then we started troubleshooting the injectors. Oh, and the HT, you know, the leads as well. And then the injectors. Injectors might be the problem. It might be wiring for the injectors. So the weirdest thing, he pulls out the wire for injector number cylinder 4. I think it's cylinder 4. Is it 4 or 1? And he puts like a diode in it just to see whether we're getting spark. You know, see whether it's getting a pulse, injector pulse. Nothing. But when he does that, the engine ticks over, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So we're like, okay, well let's try and start it when you know, injector 1 or 4 is unplugged. It starts, puts that back in, and it runs. So strange. Doesn't make any sense. But all the while this is why I couldn't film anything. I'm WhatsApping Horsham Developments, Jez, and I'm like, look, mate, there's something going on here. You need to fix this. Obviously, for obvious reasons, and because they've had the injectors out, there's new injectors, so undoubtedly it's something that they've done. There's no two ways about it. I'm not going to kick up a fuss, but I'm also not going to argue. It started fine before they had it. Now it doesn't start fine. It's something they've done. But it passes everything else. Some mild advisory for the fog lamp. That's fixed. Don't worry about it. It's all fine. That's it. It's passed, basically. It passed the MOT. I can drive it around now if I can get it started, which I can't. So I've got it running now via exactly the same thing, pissing around with that injector, and I bet you it won't start when I stop it again. So I'm gonna take it home. I'm gonna drop it off, and I'm gonna put it to one side in my back, you know, in my sort of driving parking space in my garden, so I can still get the Lexus in and out. And that's kind of it really for this car. Again, unfortunately. It's booked into Horsham Developments to do the speedo. They got a converter to GPS or whatever it is, and hopefully once it's booked in for that, they fix that. They'll also fix this weird startup issue. It's either a tuning problem or a wiring problem or something. It's fucked. I don't understand it. It's just one problem after another. I was so happy like to get started doing videos again, but I've got 2 videos done, and then I don't know if I'm going to be able to make any more now. Like I still want to review the Lexus. There has been some issues with the Lexus, so, and I'll do a video on it, but just to, you know, notify you of upcoming videos, upcoming content. I curbed my wheels, and so like trying to search for new wheels, you can't do it. It's not good on that Lexus. But that's a whole video in and unto itself. I've got new ones arriving next week, so we'll go over that in another video. But anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry this didn't turn out how I wanted it to. Bit of a shit video, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I was just expecting, I wanted to do more filming, show you guys what happened, brake test. The brakes, the front brakes are amazing, like 300 plus or whatever it is. This fucking VW, what are you doing? I mean, if you want to overtake and crash, be my guest. What is this dipshit doing? Madness. Very, very alarming. I don't like it when other drivers are very dangerous, because if he crashes, I mean, I could die as well, basically. So, weird driver. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up this video here. Everything else was good. If I can get this car started again, we'll do a brake check, and I'll kind of show you that and stuff. Because of big brake kit and whether it's worthwhile or not. But outside of that, not much else to go into, really. So hopefully there'll be some more videos on this car coming up, but if not, I just can't get the thing started. So, yeah, cheers, ladies and gents. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Take care.